Alrighty, guys, and what we've got here today is kind of a Reprolabels Extravaganza. I got some Reprolabels sets for some of my figures. Got them all on over the last couple of days. If you've been following my Twitter, you've seen me putting some of these on. But I just wanted to show them off. We got 6 sets here. Yeah, 6 sets here to show off. Starting off, obviously, with the MP Prime. Now, the set that I got is originally designed for MP10, and you'll notice that in like a couple of shades of blue on a couple of very minor stickers, but it works just as well on the American version, which is what we're showing off here. So, like, starting off with the cab here, and on the outer cab mode, there's not a whole. You're not going to see a whole lot of difference. You can see the darker blue stickers here on the feet, and again some knee detail. We'll see some of that. We'll see more of that in robot mode. Over here, there is the added Autobot symbol to match the one over here, which is really nice. Some headlights, which just give a little bit more depth and make them look kind of worn, like real headlights. And my favorite of all is both this and the trailer and roller even have Washington State license plates. Now, I graduated from Washington State University. Go Cougs. My family lives out in Washington State, and that is the Washington State generic license plate. That's what I love about the little mountain there in the background. That's a Washington State license plate, and I really, really like that. It's very accurate to the actual license plates they issue in Washington. With Prime. Now, this does kind of show through a little bit in robot mode, but not enough that it bothers me, especially since it is a Washington State plate. I think that's really cool. And that's about it for the cab. Again, we'll see more when we get to the robot mode section. And again, he's got the license plate. There's a sticker that covers up the black here and then allows you to put the Washington State plate sticker on there. Now, you do get... let me get the sticker sheets out of here. You do have options. You do not have to use the Washington State plate at all if you don't wish. Or if you just want to put something else on, you have several options here. Let's see, here are the 2 sheets. Here are the 2 sheets for Prime. One, you'll get some extras for some of the stuff inside here on the second sheet, which is nice. But you've got options. You can get the 1984 with the Autobot symbol. You can get a Convoy 1 license plate. You can get Big Bot. You've got optional, like Little Buddy or Convoy 3 for Roller, in Ontario, Big Bot, 1984, Convoy 2 for the trailer. Because you notice this thing here, said the license plate on the truck cab says Prime 01. The license plate for the trailer says Prime 02. And then if you pop Roller out, who also gets some detail here, the Autobot symbol, the red vents here on the back, a little Roller license plate, and then he's got Prime 03 here on his bumper sticker. And that's the detail on Roller. So that's really nice. And again, you have the option of other license plates here. Also in vehicle mode, it gives a lot more detail to the trailer itself. Go ahead and slide these out and stand this up a little bit. Lift this up a little bit. You can see it adds the Go and some shiny detail all inside there. Did I miss a sticker? Oh, I missed a sticker right there. I'll have to find. Oh, it's right there. Okay, well, I'll have to stick that one on later. But you get some vent detail here on the robot inside. There's even a little sticker that goes right here. It's just a little targeting reticule if it zooms in enough to see it. But there's a little sticker that goes right there. There's even some stickers that go on the edges of the blades to make them a little shinier. And then there's all this technical readout detail all around inside the trailer. You can see up in there. So a lot of really neat stuff here for the vehicle mode of MP Prime. So yeah, and like I said, and they give you the extras in case you screw up on those big long stretches of silver, and it is easy to do. There is a whole second extra set of those just in case, because you can see there's some very thin sections here that you're going to want to be careful with. So yeah, on to robot mode. Alright, and real quick, going over the robot mode changes. One, you can kind of see how the license plate sticker shines through a little. You can see it a little bit through his chest, but it's not jarring. A lot of it hides behind the center beam here, and it's not. Let's see if we can show it. So it's not super obvious through there. The Autobot symbol over here to counterbalance that one. And then again, and the legs are where a lot of the detail comes in. You can see there's some vent stickers here that go on, some details, some darker detail to bring out these little grooves here on his legs, the knee stickers, and then the feet right down there. It doesn't majorly change his robot mode, just some small little details. One of the things I also forgot to mention in vehicle mode, and it's really hard to see, is that they actually even give you some little silver stickers to go right here on the inside of these rearview mirrors to make them look like mirrors. You can kind of see what I'm talking about there, right there on the inside of that piece. So just little details that you wouldn't think mattered, and they're in this Reprolabels set. But yeah, there it is. Like I said, nothing major for Prime in robot mode. And really nothing visible when he's in vehicle mode. You don't notice a lot of it. It's just a lot of nice little detail. I love the Washington State license plates. This really is what sells it for me. But yeah, there's Prime's robot mode. Alright, up next here on our Reprolabels showcase is Fall of Cybertron Jazz. And this one, again, is one of those ones, like all the sets I'm going to show off are ones that I wanted, or ones that I felt really accentuated these figures in a way that they weren't already getting. And Fall of Cybertron Jazz is really a beaut. You got some stickers to kind of represent the glowy red bits, but you got the stickers here on the side that with the line and everything to kind of represent the cockpit. Add his number, add his traditional blue and white jazz stripes, and even back here, like add the little glowy bits inside these vents on the back. Black sticker here to cover up, kind of blend that in with the rest of the back of the car. I mean, you're not going to see as much detail pop up at you in robot mode, but some neat stuff. But I mean, just the vehicle mode looks so much more amazing. There's a couple little headlight stickers here on either side. Really makes the vehicle mode pop in a way that it didn't before. Definitely worth picking up if you have Fall of Cybertron Jazz and want to check him out. Now him, we can go ahead and he's fast enough to transform. We'll go ahead and do that on camera here. Just some of the bigger ones like MP Prime. I did some cutaways just because it was going to take me a while to get everything done. But here, I think we can get him without killing too much time here. Come on. He said getting stuck and annoyed. There we go. Lock that in place, and there he is in robot mode. Now, one of the things you'll notice here, he's got the, and these are actually the rear headlights in the car mode. He's got the accents here on the vents. He's got a couple accents here on his stomach. The visor, the visor by itself, you can see he's now got a shiny visor there that, again, really, let me just look at that. Look at the way it shines and reflects. Really brings some life to that face, giving him that reflective visor. And then he's got some on the ankles and some little detail bits right here. And again, those vents on the back just really pop with the reflective stuff in there. Go ahead and give him his pistol. And again, like just overall a really, really great set. Definitely one to get. Like I said, like I've already said, a lot of these that I'm showing off here are sets that I really feel are almost necessary for something. A Reflector maybe not, but all of these really, really enhance these figures. And what's nice is you can see I actually had to use one because I ended up losing one. And actually, I think I just saw it. I think while I was transforming, you can see like there it is up under here. I don't know if you can see the pink up under there, but one of these abdomen stickers is actually stuck up in there, and I thought I'd lost it. That's where it went. But they give you over here. You've got extras of both the front pieces for the little canopy section, an extra stripe sticker, an extra visor, and then extra pieces for the headlights, for the abdomen things. You can see I had to use the ankles because I lost both of those trying to put them on. But you get extra, and then there's the wrist lights and the back lights. But like this whole section over here is just in case you lose any of these small stickers over here, you've got replacements already on the sticker sheet. That's aces right there. That's a great use of the extra space, and very much appreciated, because as you can see, I did have to dip into a couple of the spares over here to get my Jazz all stickered up. So that's really cool. But yeah, there's the Reprolabel set for Fall Cybertron Jazz. Okay, now here's one that is sticker intensive, as you can tell, with all of the just the little pieces. You got the little white piece right there, and the windows and all these little things. All the stickers here on the back, like that's sticker. There's stickers up here. Headlights, but really makes this guy look a lot better, even more so than the Japanese Arms Micron did. So you add some shiny chrome down here, the stripe, the sirens, Autobot symbol, proper headlights, glowy symbols back here. Really makes Ratchet pop in vehicle mode, and especially in robot mode. When we get into robot mode, he's going to really shine. Here. And I think we can do that. Again, this might be another one that we can do really quick. We'll go ahead and pop the swords out. And one of the things on the swords, too, you'll notice, even though they're soft and rubbery, these stickers stick on there just fine and give him like the real energy blade. Look at, and give him some shiny blade and the glowy energy bits for his scalpels that make him look really nice with just a sticker. So that's cool, too. So we'll go ahead and get him transformed. That was from when I first got this. I was testing some red paint to see about painting him, and then I just decided to pass on it. So that's what that is. It just hides inside his arm. Nothing serious. Come on, you. There we go. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Well, I thought this was going to be easier than it is turning out to be here. There we go. Put his legs on deck. There we go. It's down, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. Yeah, there we go. Television jingles. Man, welcome to the inside of my brain. That's always going on. Alright, so that. The arms, why are you coming? There we go. Arm out. And same thing, arm out. Get down to his back. And there we go. You can see we've got the red on his shoulders. It covers in his shoulders red. The headlights in detail. I mean, like even this little red piece right here around here is a sticker. A lot of nice detail here in robot mode on Ratchet. That just, again, like all the other ones, really kind of makes him pop, brings him to life. And again, with the swords and their detail, it looks really nice. So yeah, another set I highly recommend. He's even got little rear view mirror stickers here in vehicle mode to represent the rear view mirror. Just a lot of it. Makes his whole backpack red. The little lights here on his thighs. Just all. I mean, just the chest detail. And then there's this whole waist piece here. Just really makes Ratchet look like Ratchet. And it gives him the paint apps. You know, they're stickers, but it gives him the detail that Hasbro left off. There's even in here, there's a couple of shiny metallic stickers that go up in here that just give this a much nicer metallic robotic look to it. I can't speak enough about this. There's only one, of all these sets, like all these sets that I've shown here today are really nice. Ratchet, I think, is my number 2 favorite. We're getting to my number 1 favorite next. But yeah, there's Ratchet. Just a really nice set from Reprolabels to just give him a lot of the detail, as you can see. Just look at that. It just makes him look so much more. There's even like the sticker here to cover the side piece. Just makes him look just complete. It finally takes this deluxe Ratchet and makes him feel like the Ratchet on the show. And can't go wrong with that. So there's the Reprolabels Ratchet set. I definitely recommend this one as well. And here's Knockout, this Knockout portion of this review. And almost all of this on the car, I think the maroon up here on top is the paint, and just about everything else is covered by a sticker. It takes a little while to apply. I think it looks great once it's all done. It adds some vent detail here. You can see the headlights. Makes the red pop a lot more, and then adds the white stripes around the side of the car. Also, black stickers to cover in all the windows to unify them and give him some back windows, because before he didn't have any windows painted back here. There was all painted maroon. It doesn't add the rims, gold rims, but that would be really hard to do with stickers, just the way these are molded in. Unfortunately, it does give him the white feet and some detail under here as well. But yeah, it really improves the look of the car mode. He also has, you can see, they've added some little electrical bits to his spear, which is kind of nice, minor thing. You do have the option of, right now I've got the Knockout. It's got also the rear headlights, which are really cool. Some neat detail here on the rear headlights. Let me get that to zoom in, but I've got the Knockout sticker on, or license plate. You've got the option of no scratch, JOFY 892. I'm not sure if that's the one from the show or what. And Doctor is in. There we go. So yeah, there's some options there. Oh, I forgot to put a couple of details on. I don't know where those are supposed to go. But, I forgot to add the other vent detail. So I've got a couple little things. Yeah, there's little vent details in here that they go on. So I missed a couple stickers. I'm not sure where those are going to go. Where did those go? Well, we'll find out. So yeah, but there he is in vehicle mode. Give me a second. We'll get him into robot mode, and we'll carry on from there. Alright, and here's Knockout in robot mode. You can see a lot of the added detail here as well. He's got a couple face stickers. You've got some options to give him a couple different various mouth positions. I chose kind of his neutral grin that matches what's already molded there on the figure, but you can give him like it's a kind of an open mouth look, or just kind of a neutral flat grimace. But he's got the headlights. You can see some of the waist pieces. I found where those black pieces go. They go right here on his cod piece. But you can see like there's some stickers here to highlight his upper legs. He's got some detail on the back of his wrist now. The leg detailing, similar to what came with the Japanese Arms Micron version of him, but a little bit more involved. And it gives him a little more colors, and gives him a little bit more detail down here. And then the feet as well. Almost looks like he's wearing wingtips, which fits Knockout to a T, I think. But and then again, the electricity bits on his staff. So yeah, there's Knockout in robot mode. Again, a lot like some of the other ones, a lot of the enhancement is to his vehicle mode, but it does make his robot mode pop a little bit more on the shelf, and you can't go wrong with that. So there he is. There's the Reprolabels Knockout set. There's the robot mode. All right, and as I mentioned in the jazz section of this, this one I don't know if it's necessary, but I think it does a lot. It's very minimalist in what it adds to the figure, but the effect of the figure is really, really cool. You got a lot of the chrome material. It's supposed to represent a lot of the decorations from the original G1 toy. It's got the Reflector logo right here above the camera, and you do have the option with the sheet to have the Reflector written in red instead of white. I chose white. You do also have the option of using green-backed Decepticon symbols instead of the purple-backed ones here on their chest. I like the purple-backed one. If you want it to just be a silver logo on a green background, the green does match the green of the chest. So it's up to you. I like the purple-rimmed symbols on these guys. But you see there's some silver on the feet, silver on the knees. You get the silver reflective lens in here, as well as the aperture lens around here in camera mode. And again, and that's about it. There's some silver around the wrists in robot mode, which will show off in just a minute once I get them transformed. I'm not going to do that on camera because these guys are a lot. But you can see there's some detail around the openings here on the shield. Just a lot of little details, and none of it's major. You can see, like, here's the entire sticker sheet for it. It's very small. Here's the aperture reflector, the reflector aperture sticker, the reflector logo, each of the 2 little feet pieces here, each of the 2 knee pieces for all 6 of their knees, and the logos. And these little logos right here are to cover up the 01 and give them little Decepticon shields there. And then over here is the 2 rings, the lens, and then the stripes on the arms, which will show off in robot mode here in just a second. Alrighty, and here's the reflector set in robot mode. Again, you can see some of the shinier detail here around the openings on the riot shield. You can see their knee and foot pieces shining up, as well as the Decepticon logos on their chests. Spyglass here has some silver around his chest, and I really like that. I think of all the figures in robot mode, he ends up popping the most. With the Decepticon symbol, the reflector logo up here on his shoulders, and then that silver right there on his chest. It really looks great, and I already liked him, but I think that just really gives him those fine little details to make him think. And then again, there's the Decepticon shields on his arm shields. And the one thing you couldn't really see in alt mode is they each have a silver stripe that goes around each of their forearms as well. So yeah, this one, I don't know if this one's necessary. I like it just for the retro feel of it. I almost kind of want to buy a second set of this, because I've got the Assault Force X coming this week from TF Source. The one, like the version of this that's remolded. At least I know on these 2, their chests are remolded and has some different heads, and it's molded in the colors to look like the original Reflector toy, whereas these are designed to look more like the cartoon version of Reflector. So I think with the toy version, this sticker set might do even more to enhance that, to give it that that retro feel of the original toy. So yeah, but there is the robot mode for the Reflector Reprolabels set. Alright, and as promised, here is what I think is my favorite of the sets that I got, and it is for Deluxe Rumble. Now, Deluxe Rumble by himself has been growing on me as a figure. I really am enjoying him. He's a lot of fun. We'll go ahead and pop these guns pile drivers off. One of the first things you'll notice is he's got these reflective glowy bits for the barrels of his guns, as well as some little, caution stripe blue detail up here on the handle part. And those are the guns. We'll show those off in a little bit. But now, in a car, it just makes it look more like a racing car. I love the side A, paying homage to his old tape origins. I love the red rims on the tires. You can see some details on his thighs here, and we'll get into some of this in a minute. But again, the tape detail here on his chest, we'll show some of that off in a minute. He gets replacement Decepticon symbols for both front and back, to help them pop a little better, which is nice. Rear headlights, rear windows. Again, a Rumble license plate. You've got your option to choose. Again, here you can get. Come on, focus. Yeah, you can give him rib fur, or or Frenzy. If you want him to be blue, if you want him to be Frenzy, you can give him a Frenzy license plate. You have options for the thigh pieces here. You can have him have the ones that I chose. I chose these because they match his shoulder details. But you can also have him have a couple of dots here. So I'm trying to get this focus. There we go. And one of the other things I like is you can see the stickers here. You've got your choice of, and these are the stickers that go right. Come on. Go right here. And basically what your options here are Rumble, Frenzy, is red, and is blue. Now you can see I have chosen Rumble is blue option, which you can put your own personal stamp on how you feel about the whole Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red argument. You can be wrong and say that Frenzy is blue, but there you go. I've got Rumble is blue. You get the extra crotch piece here. I don't know why they give you 2 of them, but because that really wasn't one to lose, but there we go. Then there's an extra Decepticon symbol here as well. And you do get a couple, you can see I had to use one. You do get a couple extra of these little dots for the gun. You should have 2 extra if you don't lose any. I lost 1, so I've still got 1 extra one in case I lose one. So, but I just love, like, there's headlights, make it nice. The kind of some tape detail here on the front of the car. But I just love this wave design, and then there's some chrome around the gas caps as well here. But I just think it makes it look more like a cool racing car, like I think he's supposed to be, instead of just the plain meh. Because I mean, like all the detail you see here is the Reprolabels set. When you buy this, he's got black wheels. He's just a solid blue car with the pink windows, and that's it. So again, the tiny little Decepticon symbols that are covered up here by shinier ones. But other than that, like, he's just a plain blue car. And this, I think, really turns him... I just love the way this looks. Like I said, I love this wave pattern. I love the metal position referring to the tapes. There's a lot of little in-jokes from the original toy. But I really like the way it makes him look as a vehicle. It just really makes his alt mode snazzy. It's great. We'll go ahead and transform him here. So we can show them off in robot mode. Yeah. And here's what I was talking about. This. Whoa. Almost lost it there. Good save. I picked these thigh pieces to match the detail up here on the shoulders. Lock these in, slide the arm up, slide the arm in. But yeah, so you come up here, and there's, like I said, there's the crotch piece that kind of blends this, what was all yellow, blends it in. A little bit of Decepticon symbol that you can put there if you want or don't want. The blue matches fairly well. I may actually pull that off, I don't know. There's some kneecap pieces here, these leg pieces. And then again, the detail up here over the chest piece, it kind of makes it look like his original tape deck, holes detailing. Then there's the side A and the MC60. Again, just some details from his original G1 look that go onto his robot mode. And there he is. And it doesn't make as much of a difference here in robot mode. I think it really makes the vehicle mode pop, but it does add some neat little details. And again, when you give him the guns, the detail there also I think helps make it work with just having the blue up there on the top part of the gun. Makes it look a little bit more like it's an actual extension of himself. And then the glowy barrel bits are just a bonus. But yeah, I think that's my favorite of the sets here today. It's just really neat, and it really brings... Like I said, the robot mode was already fairly interesting. This does help. I think it gives him just a few little details that I think pull them all together. But for his vehicle mode, it really, really makes that vehicle mode just look awesome. And I think that's what I was missing to make him one of my favorite figures. I think he is slowly becoming one of my favorite Prime figures. So there he is. There it is, the Deluxe Rumble Reprolabels set. And that wraps this up. So I'm sorry, it's taken a while. I'll put timestamps in for everybody to skip to their favorite thing. But yeah, there it is. Reprolabels Rumble.